Hello everyone, come on in and sit a spell, and I'll teach you how to make cheesy potato soup. I already had one video on teaching you how to make mater tater soup, and this is similar. Only thing is you won't put tomato juice in it, and you're gonna put some cheddar cheese in it, and you're gonna cut your potatoes up in little cubes to where you won't have to smash them any. But we're still gonna make that roux of flour and just a tad of milk just to make it thicken up good. And we're gonna use chicken broth also. And I usually don't put an onion in my tater soup, but I'm going to this time. So I need to make some cornbread or biscuit bread to eat with it. But I think I'm a little lazy today, so I think I'll probably just have crackers. So I'll be right with you. I forgot at the end to ask to like and subscribe if you liked my videos and like to see what all I'm cooking up. And I forgot, so I thought, okay, I will make this one now that I'm outside resting, and ask everyone if they can remember to click on that little subscribe button. It'll be in one of the corners, and I really do appreciate it. So you see this mess of taters I've got here. It's not really that many. Let's say they're mostly small. I'll count this as 2. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 medium small taters, and 1 onion, and a box of chicken broth. And on the cheddar cheese, maybe put half that in it, and then save the rest of it for everybody. Put a little on the top. And just, like I said, maybe 1 tablespoon of self-rising flour with a little milk to make a roux. You gotta get all those clumps out, and some salt. And I'm gonna put some butter when mine's cooking, just cause I wanna give it that good flavor. And 1 onion chopped up. So I'm gonna cut it up, and I'm gonna do that when I'm also doing the taters on, so it'll all be good and tender and done. Now, when I cut my taters and my onions, I like to sit at the table because my back don't work as well as it did at one time. So that standing just about kills me. So I sit down and I put my bowl over in this chair. Then I got my taters. It's clean right here. I'm gonna peel them first though. And that way I can sit and I can do and not kill myself. Everybody needs to make life as easy as possible. As you get older, you know, I could whip stuff up and I could work all day. But now, I just have to go a little slower at it and do a little less. I reckon that's the way life is. So, I'm just gonna cut away here in a minute. And I got me a trash bowl too here. So I'm gonna cut my onion up first. This onion ain't looking much pumpkin. It's feeling soft already. I hate going to the store and then buying onions and they're half rotten inside, or they're, you know, getting mailer, or they don't last no time. You can't hardly buy a bag of onions in the store anymore. So thankfully, Danny's starting to get in some new onions. Now, I don't usually cut my onions like everybody else does. Danny's learned how to use that cutting board. He can cut stuff up about as fast as I can do it this way. But since I've never learned and I've done it always this way, my mother she always done this too. And so I'm about as fast doing it this way as I would be the other way. So it don't matter to me as long as they get cut up. But I can't do it too good with a cutting board. I wish I could, because that's the way professional people, I guess, cut everything up. But I guess us Appalachians, we do things just a little bit different. There's my onion all cut up and ready, so at least got that done. I don't scrape my taters with no tater scraper either. I do waste, and right now it's not a good time to waste, but I just can't use the tater scraper either. So I do it the best I can, but now when we grow them, if I have to, you know, when I cut them and peel them, I'll spit it out in a minute. When I peel them, I don't care if I waste a little. We've worked, Danny's worked it. I don't do much in the garden no more. He loves it, and I let him do it. So we're both happy. And but if we're growing our own taters, you know, about 4 winters out, we haven't eaten them all anyways, and so it's usually, they start ruining anyway. I don't care if you do keep them in the cool and stuff, they're gonna start sprouting. So if I waste a little bit by cutting them like this, instead of using a tater peeler, I'm gonna do them like this. And I would rather, in most cases, not have any skins on them, especially. I just don't like them, especially in tater soup and stuff like that. Now, you see how I'm gonna do this? I'm gonna just make them into squares like that right there, because I want them to get done pretty fast. And I don't want to have to smash these like I smashed the others, because that's the way you do most time. But I'm not going to. I'm gonna put my roux in there, and my roux will thicken it up, and I won't have to smash none of my potatoes. But yet I want them good and tender and done. I don't like them hard things, and I do not. I'm just talking in general. I've never, I don't make tater salad really. My daddy makes them real good, but he makes it the way I like it. And that's the way when I start ever making it. That's the way I'm gonna make it. But some people make tater salad, and it's got them old whole taters in it, and they are hard, and all that stuff cold. Ooh, that just makes me sick to think about it. But now, when Daddy used to, bless his heart, I wish he could. He laid off for a long time. He was gonna make me some, and he said, "Yeah, we're gonna make some." And now he's kept getting worse and worse and worse, and he's not gonna be making no tater salad, I don't think. So I've got to get some made, because he loves it and I love it. But he was the one made it, and when you get Daddy to make something, you better get him to make it, because he don't do that very often, or he didn't when he was able. And so that was one thing he was real good at. But it took him a while. That's why he dreaded to do it, because it is kind of a job. But no, he mashes his taters for his tater salad. And so and it's good warm or cold, and we love it, especially right when he gets it made, and it would still be warm, just a little warm, you know, and it was, we could eat it like crazy. And then we would, and then when we did have to put it in the refrigerator and then got it cold and eat it the next day, why, it was good then too. So I'm gonna have to sit down with him while we're talking one day. I'm gonna have to say, "Now, Daddy, remind me of what we have to have in tater salad," and I'm gonna have to give it a go, because I'm sure he would enjoy some, and I would enjoy some. It just makes me sad thinking he won't be the one making it, because one thing that we enjoyed together was sitting down and eating some tater salad that he made. And he learned it from Mom. Mom could make good tater salad too. But I miss that. I miss a lot of things. Okay, we got a bad video picture here. We ain't got nothing over there setting. Got my head chopped off. That's okay about my head being chopped off. I'll sit down like this. So anyway, lots of things I miss. Lots of things I don't miss. I don't miss Mom being sick. I know she is much better off. But, uh-oh. Well, I'll clean that tater. I'm back. I dropped my tater in the floor and had to wash it good because I don't want, I don't care to eat off my floor. And there is a 3-second rule, you know. But I'm going to wash my taters if I drop them in the floor. But then I'm going to just eat them because if I wash them off, they're fine. Some people say, oh, I wouldn't eat that tater after that or nothing in the world. Well, I would. So, and they ain't never killed me yet. So I guess we're good, you know. Zeus hears me talking and he thinks I'm crazy. And I don't much blame him. Because I do talk to myself at times. He's been quarreling all morning anyway, Zeus has. There was Dan had a young man, very nice young man that's helping him do some work. You know, he does odds and ends. And Zeus getting where he won't tolerate nobody. And I guess he's just been around me and Danny. And Thomas, he ain't never around Matt hardly ever. Matt don't get to come in much. So he tolerates Matt. He don't never forget him. But I tell you, he don't tolerate a whole lot of people. Uncle Burl, he likes Uncle Burl, but he's getting sort of hateful of him. I don't know. I think he turned 7 just the other day. And so I guess he's getting old too. He's about to pass me up in a year or so. He'll be as old as I am. So we getting cranky, aren't we, Zeus? I about got them all done. Just about. And then all we gotta do is start the cooking. Letting them get tender. One more. There we go. We're ready. We are ready to cook our taters. Okay, I've got them on. I'm gonna turn them on. I got them on high for a second, just to get the water warm. Then I'm gonna turn them on about medium. I'm gonna cover them over. I'm getting ready to put me a little bit of, maybe half a stick of butter in it, just to give it some flavor. A little bit of salt. What can I say? Changed my mind again. I'm going to make me some cornbread to go with it because I know Papa like it. Buttermilk and cornmeal, self-rising. Got some lard in the cast iron skillets, and that's all I need for my cornbread. I just put every how much I feel, and then I add the buttermilk until it is nice and wet. And then I figure it's good. Now I'm hoping, I don't know, hoping I've got the right amount of both so I can make a big thin pone for Danny and a small thicker pone for Pop. So I'll get mixed up here. I get them out of the oven because I put my lard in the skillets in the oven so they'll warm up, you know, and get them hot. That gives you a good crisp on your cornbread. And that's what you want there. And the oven is on 425. And that'd be, I suppose, maybe 20 minutes to do that. Now this is what I'm going to put and make my roux out of after a while. I'm going to just get me maybe this much flour. That's self-rising flour down in my little cup here. And I'm going to pour me some milk in it in a minute just to make it wet and get the lumps out, and that'll be my roux. So maybe I've got these hot enough. I'm hoping. If I ain't, I'm going to get on with it anyways. So, turn this down a little. Okay, yeah, it sounds hot. Okay, this is Danny's big one. It's making a little bit of a sizzle. Not much. I think it's right here for Pop will be better. You hear it? Yeah, it's sizzling good. That's gonna be good. So, all right, let me press this in Danny's. And them's gonna be some good Pond's cornbread. You can eat that by itself, or in a bowl of buttermilk, or in a bowl of sweet milk, or with some butter, and you talk about some meat. So, here we go. I hope I didn't get his too full. That's looking good. I'm gonna pour a little bit of my water off because I just got one thing of chicken broth. Probably two would have been even better, so I'm gonna pour part of this off and hope that my one box of chicken broth will be enough. Okay, so there they are. We'll pour this in. And yeah, you won't have to now put no salt because, you know, chicken broth is very salty. Now I'm going to mix me up some roux here in a second. Put it in it, and we're going to let it cook just a little bit more. I turned it off for a second so it didn't get ahead of me. So I'm going to make my roux now. I'm going to put me a little bit of this, maybe a half pack of this cheese in here too while I'm at it. So you have a chance to get melted real good. That's quite a lot. That'll be good. I need milk to make this roux just right. So see, that's not that much, but now I'm gonna see if I can get it all them lumps out as it needs to be. Let me stir this a minute. Got that mostly done. Turn it back on, and I'm gonna check this out. See how runny it is? That's good. I think it's probably gonna be a pretty good thickener, and yet not too much. You don't want to have too much, you know. Just want to make you a little roux to put in there, and when you cook it, then it'll thicken it up. So that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna pour it in here. So you can kind of tell. There could be maybe a little bit of lump or two in there. But, oh goodness. Look at this right now. You do see a little bit of a lump or two, but I think it'll be okay. And if they stick out too much, I will just dig them out with my spoon. So I'm gonna put my lid back on it. And I am going to let it cook a little bit. And I think it'll be done. What do you think? Think that looks good? I gotta get me some out so it'll be cooling. It does look good. I think it will be good. I'm gonna let it cool a second, get my cornbread ready, and then I'm gonna do a good old taste test. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna taste my soup without any cornbread. It'll be just a minute on it. But I'm gonna give it a taste because I can eat it without cornbread or crackers or anything. It's just so good. You see that? It's very cheesy. Yeah, it's good. I put just a little salt in when I was cooking them. Used to make tater soup. Mom made tater soup and didn't put cheese. And you can make it and don't put that cheese in it, and it's, you know, good and more old-timey, more Appalachian maybe. But I like cheddar cheese, so let me try this again. Yeah, that's very good. The potatoes are waxy. That's what I call them when they're good and tender through and through and cooked down good. And so Pop's gonna be very happy. Here's my cornbread. I hope it didn't stick. I didn't think it would, because that's all I use it for. Now there's Pop's little pound, thicker pound of cornbread. I got it a little browner. He'll like that. See that steam coming off of it? Look at that. I've showed you my cornbread more than one time, but I'm telling you, it's hot right now, but it's tempting. There's nothing no better than cast iron cornbread. I'm gonna give it a go. Hear that crunch? That's hot. But I'm telling you, when you put some butter on that, or in your soup, well, you're gonna be very happy. I hope that you all come back and see me, and I hope you learn something that helps you. I just want to carry this on so everybody will know how to cook, because you know people don't know how to cook no more. I hope you learn something, and I hope that you see something you like and you want to try to make it, and you'll pass it on down to your family and your children, and they're gonna thank you. And they'll be like me, thinking back on Mom's stuff that I don't even know how she made, that I wish now that I had paid more attention to. So everybody come back and see me. I'm Country Sherry at Country Sherry 23, and I'll try to think up something else real good real soon. Thank you.